Hello guys, from Maestro Iacopelli, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, let's get straight to the point. We are going to do a pizza dough, but today I'm going to make finally the gluten-free. So this video is how to make gluten-free dough in the house. Benvenuti amici, oggi in questo video vi dimostrerò come fare la pizza senza glutine, come fare l'impasto per pizza senza glutine. Spero che vi piaccia, lasciate un like e iscrivetevi al mio canale. And of course guys, please, right now, leave a thumbs up, help me to reach 40,000 likes. This way, every time that you hit a like, the chance to go the video on trending will be a lot. So, thank you for the support. Andiamo a vedere gli ingredienti che ci servono per fare questo impasto.
1 liter of water, room temperature, 10 grams of dry yeast, 50 grams of extra virgin olive oil, 40 grams of sea salt, 1 kilo is 200 grams of gluten-free flour. And of course, for this recipe, we're going to use 20 grams of raw honey. And if you are vegan, you can also make this dough without honey.
So this is what we need to make this recipe. Other than our dough machine, the KitchenAid, also today we are going to use this amazing hand blender Red Bond. This is amazing also because it got two equipment. That's what we're going to use today. So you can attach it. This one comes with 8 speed, that's all we need. Also you can go by hands, but for me I prefer to use this one today. On the description you'll find the link of this amazing hand blender and of our KitchenAid. So let's get into this video. First thing to do is we add 500 grams of water. We add the yeast, the 10 grams of dry yeast. And of course, we're going to add our 20 grams of honey. This way the sugars helps to ferment better. So we're gonna add our 50 grams of olive oil. And we are going to add half kilos of flour, only half kilos. We are going to use this blender and we're going to put everything together. When everything got together, we are going to add our water. Going to add our water, and we mix a little bit more again. We're gonna make the dough like a cream almost. At this moment, we are going to let the dough rest for about 20 minutes at room temperature. Of course, we cover it. Here you go. We have created our pre-dough. We let it rest for about 20 minutes at room temperature. Okay, now 20 minutes have passed by. In the meantime, I scaled the rest of flour. So the total of flour for this recipe is 1 kilo and 200 grams of flour. So we got 500 grams of this pre-dough made, and then we have the rest of 700 grams in outside. So what we do at this point, we mix our salt. We have sea salt. We're gonna mix it with the flour, by hands a little bit. Now we are going to use our dough machine. So we're gonna add slowly our flour, at speed number 1. Now that we add all the flour, we're gonna mix it up for about 15 minutes. Now we go low speed always. After 10 minutes, the dough got all together, so we're gonna put high speed, just like that. Come here. At number 8, but little by little. And now number 10. So we mix it for about another 5 minutes. Okay guys, now we can stop the dough machine and is ready the dough. I want to show you something. This one is our pizza. Make sure you check out my other videos to make a product like this I just said. Make sure you check out my other videos, how to make the Neapolitan pizza and everything. And please, at the moment, thumbs up. Now let's get back to video. So we are going to use this bowl we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil on the sides, just like that. With the spatula, we help us, we're gonna, the spatula with your hands, let's make sure you put the oil everywhere, this way, because this bowl, now we're going to add our dough. So, like you can see, the consistency is really good. So we're gonna add our dough in the bowl. Make sure we get it all. Let's take it all, because the gluten-free flour is really expensive. Here you go. So now we have our dough ready. If you have a plate, you just put the plate on top. If you don't have a plate, just cover with plastic wrap. So we're gonna let it rest for about 1 hour. Here you go. After 1 hour, that's how we find the dough. Now we're gonna dump it in the, did you see? That's why we need the oil. So to make the ball of gluten-free, the best to put some olive oil on your hands. Now we're gonna cut the balls and we're gonna measure it about 300 grams per ball. Okay, so I'm gonna show you to you. We form the ball. And then we press it a little bit this way. Or you can go on the counter, but it's a little bit more difficult because you have to use the counter. So I prefer to go by hands. Here you go. When you have all the dough balls ready, we're gonna plastic wrap. We have to close it really well. And then for this video, of course, I used an amazing scale. You'll find the link in the description too. So at this point, we're gonna use some plastic wrap, some foil. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna put the dough ball in the plastic wrap. So we're gonna close it this way. Then gentle, and voila, we have our gluten-free dough. Now we have our dough closed, nice and wrapped. Let's close the others. At this point, we are going to need a container where we are going to put our dough and let it rest for about 6 to 8 hours at room temperature, and then we are going to put it in the fridge if you don't use it. If you have any question, please comment below and leave a like for this dough. So let's go see, let's wait 8 hours and then we are going to make the pizza. Here you go, guys. Here's the dough after 8 hours. Like you can see, you see this dust is nice, soft. So now we are going to make it. Let's make it. And of course, in this video, I will show you also how to stretch it. Please, guys, thumbs up. Roll it. This one will make your life much easier. Make sure the counter here is nice and dry. We're gonna add a little bit of flour on the counter. Then we get our dough. We open it. Just the way gentle. I mean, look how soft it is. Amazing. Let me get closer. Flour on top, this way we take off the humidity, and this way pay attention of how I stretch the gluten-free. We flip it over, we throw away this, yeah, put a little bit more flour on top, Make sure it's not dry. So guys, at this point, let's beat a little bit faster with our hands. So this way, make sure it's flour everywhere. So now we just press. Like you can see, it's nice and soft. So we shape, see what I'm doing? I'm just pressing, no stretch, just pressing. If you want to see like a video with details how to stretch the gluten-free dough, I also have a checkout up here or here how to stretch it. So now we use the roller pin. It's very important that you always turn the pizza because it's more sticky than the rest. You cannot do this because it will rip. Like you can see here, it starts to rip. So we put a little bit more flour on top, just a little bit, then we flip her over this way. We make sure it's not sticky nicely. So at this point, let's get a cup, let's put some olive oil inside, just this way, just a little bit. We get a little brush, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil on the crust, this way. And then because it's gluten-free, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pre-cook the dough. Of course, because the oven that we have is not high temperature, because we are cooking in a home oven. Let's put the pizza in the oven. Once you put it in the PO, we cannot touch it anymore. So now we're gonna cook the pizza for about a couple of minutes. Maybe if you have the oven at 500 Fahrenheit, home oven, you can cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we're gonna take it out and put all the ingredients. And our pizza is part cooked, ready. Like you can see, it's nice and soft. I wanna show it to you. The crust, I mean, take a look. Take a look of this crust. It's nice and soft. This over here. Now we're ready to put our ingredients. So we put in the tomato sauce. We're gonna make the classic margherita pizza. Put some mozzarella this way. To add some pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and at the end we're gonna add some basil. Let's go put back the pizza in the oven. The pizza will be ready when the mozzarella will start to bubbling. The pizza is ready. Let's put it in the oven. And our pizza is ready. Amazing, nice and smoky. Because we cook at a low temperature, the pizza is a little bit crunchier than usual. So now I like to put some basil on the pizza, just this way. Some fresh basil because the flavor is a lot. Put a little bit of bam, voila! The pizza is ready! And now this one deserves a like. Let's see how many likes we can get. Let's get to 10,000 likes. And guys, voila, the pizza is ready. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for this amazing pizza, how to make the pizza. Every week, 2-3 videos from Maestro Iacopelli. Ciao!